Well, I kind of should be sorry for these logs laying there. Here they are. But yeah. I'm right here, like in the middle of Switzerland, in a mountainous area where you have like the valley, the mountains, and just one train station leading towards the end of this valley. So then when you want to go there, you need a walk. There is no train going there. So I'm like smelling nice smells, really. But from time to time there is some car or some other device that kind of gets to me, and I want it to be quiet. I want to hear the birds, right? Oh, it just smells so nice right here. Of course, there all this wood happening. Like you can smell the earth. It's getting defrosted, so it starts smelling. So I made the point about they kind of portray the women not having any hobbies. But the thing is, I feel like as an artist, you somehow get to be an artist. Either your parents show you the way, mine haven't, or you get taken away into some foster school system. So when I stayed there, I got to know such a lot of people, and also at the beginning I probably was pretty helpless. So you start to come up with bad kind of learning about life. So when you start having relationships, that one might be kind of misleading you into abusive relationships. Well, I think this has happened to me because even though I wasn't at home, I was strongly influenced by my parents. One, a farmer's boy that was poor, like really going through a lot of hard times, not having shoes through winter times, for example. And then a mother also kind of having some kind of thyroid issue. So when I was born, I already was drugged, and so then I developed a false stomach, got irritated, was screaming a lot, not looking people into their eyes. So at school it would say she's got an authority problem, which now I have. Now I really have developed this sort of, well, I don't need to look at you nor to give you a handshake. All these formulas don't do for me, because as I was homeless, nobody was helping me getting out of it. They were all like, well, you better, like this, or they weren't saying anything. So everything has to come from me. Just when I was a child, I had to hug myself into sleep probably, or like holding my plastic puppet that I had. I wasn't really getting a lot of presents, so the only thing I had was a kind of a plastic puppet that was filled with air. So in the morning, because it had holes, it used to be totally flat, laying beside me. This is so funny. It was an advertising present, looking very much like a dwarf, so I loved it. But if you kind of look at it, now me looking back, this is so funny. How could you? Wasn't there someone pitying me, wanting me to have some nice pet? Yeah, well, so maybe because of this responsibility, I had towards myself. I was from very early on doing things to comfort myself, and also because sometimes when you are poor as well, like to come up with solutions for things that you don't have, cannot buy. These things take a bit of creativity. So what you do then would be you start being a handcraftswoman. You do it all from scrap, or you kind of get really creative because you can see things from different angles, thereby using tools for different tasks, not having like many tools for each task, one. So, and later on when I learned about prepping, they do it the same way. They go saying, well, you need to have something in your backpack probably that kind of could help you out doing this, that or that, like many tasks. Otherwise your backpack gets too heavy to carry along. So now you will hear some people in the forest building stuff for the cable car. So the cable car is safe passing, so don't you worry. And now, yeah, I'll probably soon start another video.